Chances are you've probably taken a course where you spent a lot of time showing up and not a lot of time moving forward. Meetings happened, discussions happened, your work didn't. And that's not because you weren't trying. Most people don't stall out because they lack motivation. They stall out because the structure around them generates a lot of noise and very little traction. This course is asynchronous on purpose, not because it's easier, not because it's hands-off, but because I want most of your time spent actually working, reading, thinking, writing. And I want most of my time spent responding to your thinking. That trade-off matters to me. I would rather read your work than manage a room. Synchronous courses often feel active. Everyone is present, people are talking, something is clearly happening. But activity is not the same thing as movement. Writing doesn't get better because you talked about it for 3 hours. It gets better because you did it, reflected on it, and used feedback that helped you make a more deliberate next move. And an asynchronous structure creates space for that cycle. You work, I respond. You revise, you decide what to do next. And that is the engine of this course. Another reason that this course is asynchronous is just a general sense of pragmatic realism. I am not designing this course around an imaginary doctoral student. You know exactly who I'm talking about. The one with endless focus, predictable schedules, large, uninterrupted work blocks. That person does not exist. They don't exist for you. They don't exist for me. Most people are working inside full lives with uneven energy, competing demands, and very little quiet. An asynchronous course allows you to work inside the life you actually have. It makes room for smaller windows of thinking time. It allows you to pick work up, put it down, and return back to it deliberately. That is not a compromise. That is a skill. This structure is also why you will see a lot of short videos in this course. Most of them are going to be around 8 to 10 minutes long because they are meant to be used, not endured. Watch one, think about it, try something, walk away, come back. They build on each other, but they do not require binge watching or perfect attention. This course is not a performance. It is practice. And finally, I want to be clear about what asynchronicity does not mean. It does not mean that nothing matters. It does not mean that the work is optional. It does not mean that you disappear for weeks at a time, because momentum matters more than perfect pacing. Some weeks you will have more capacity than others. If you hit a heavy week, do what you reasonably can and then pick it back up. What matters is staying in relationship with this work. That is what this structure is designed to support if you use it the way it's intended. It's going to give you traction instead of noise. And that right there is the whole point.